guys, hope you're well. Welcome to DOdaily. It's Des here. Who's ready for some Monday motivation? Definitely on it today. We've had a really busy day. Still not done any activity yet. So when I get home, I'm going to have to go out and do that. So it's going to be an even longer day. But I'm determined to get out there. Hope you had a great weekend. A pretty good one. Really enjoyed getting out, getting in some daylight. I spoke about that a lot last week, didn't I? Small thing we can do just to make ourselves feel better. And of course, with that announcement on Saturday regarding the Christmas restrictions, you know, it wasn't the best, was it? So it's important to do whatever we can to stay on top of things, to enjoy the things we do, you know, to make the most. And today I'm really going to talk about the past, the present and the future. Not the distant past, just the recent past, what's happening now and what we can do to help ourselves in the future. That's what Monday motivation is going to be about, so I'll come back to that. But of course, as I do every week, is I run down what we've got on offer this week. Before I do that, I would just say, just to think about how 2020 has been for you. I'm pretty sure most of us have the same answer, but I'll revisit that shortly. Tomorrow we've got the City Slickers Solidarity Session. Made a big play on this week. Of course, it's Christmas, the time when everybody likes to come together. We normally have Christmas parties, we normally meet up with people we've not seen all year. So what I'm trying to do is create a virtual solidarity session, you know, where we can all take part at 6:30, feel like we're doing something, feel like we're getting into that Christmas spirit. Made a big effort to invite as many people as I can, you know, and whilst we can't do it as a team, the beauty of it is we can do it at our own activity in our own place, you know, wherever we are, absolutely free of charge, of course. It's just a chance of getting involved in something and really making the most of it. And the reason I asked you that question about how has your 2020 been, well, for most of us it's been pretty shit, hasn't it? It's been rubbish, you know. We can't deny that, you know. Whilst we can try and be positive, whilst we can try and do all the things we can to make things better, there's lots of positive things happened. It's probably not been the best. So what we can do is start making it different for ourselves. And even this late in the year, like, looking forward to next year, we can get out there and do something different. So even if that's just a solidarity session with Do Running through the DOdaily community, what a way to sort of put some plans into place, start planning for the future, make it different. Why carry on being the same? Why let 2020 sort of rule everything we do, you know? Let's start making those changes now, and perhaps it's something you can take into the new year and think, yeah, that made such a difference, you know? Just feeling part of something again, creating that spirit, creating something different for yourself. And that's all I'm trying to do there. Like I say, it is the time of year to come together, but it's also about making that positive change and looking to the future. The past has been a little bit rubbish, hasn't it, that recent past. On Wednesday, of course, it's Wednesday workout. We're persevering through that challenge. The guys who are now on day 21, absolutely fantastic. If you've not got it in yet, you've just got the conventional working week to go, so it's not that bad anymore, is it? But what I will say, what a fantastic effort. You know, when you set challenges, it's easy to start challenges. You know, it's the easiest thing in the world to say, yeah, I'll do something. But when you get to the sort of back end of it, when you get to the crux of it, you know, it just sometimes shows who's got that commitment and desire to see things through. You know, that strength of mind, and that's sometimes what it's about, isn't it? It's just about having that strength of mind when you say you're going to do something, to get to the end of it. It's what makes us stronger, what makes us more determined, what makes us feel better about what we're doing and feel better about ourselves. When you complete something, you can tick it off, that massive achievement. So well done to those who are persevering, and good luck for the rest of the week. Really proud of the efforts. And of course, Wednesday's about the challenges we create, so I thought that was apt to mention that. Of course, for the Do Running Ridge group, we'd run in Nottingham. It's important to keep doing that activity, keep doing those these epic things and keep achieving, and that's absolutely fantastic. And with all the support and encouragement from the group, it really epitomises that session we'd have in the more normal times. On Thursday I'm looking to do something slightly different. Hopefully it'll pay off. Something slightly humorous, because again, humour's important, isn't it? You know, realising that we don't have to take ourselves too serious all the time. By doing DOdaily, I always think I'm not taking myself too serious. I was asked the question just today, do you not get embarrassed about some of the things you say? Absolutely not, because I've learned how to get out of my comfort zone. I've learned how to deal with things slightly differently, you know, and I've learned that what's the worst that can happen? Once something's out in the open, normally if it is a bad situation, it generally gets better from that point on. You know, sometimes when you build things up and let it sort of manifest, it gets the better of you, and you can get yourself into a bit of a tizzy. But what I like to do is not be too serious. So like I say, because it's Christmas Eve, because I'm trying to build that Christmas spirit, I'm looking to sort of create something that's a little bit different this week. But failure to that, you know, it's going to take quite a bit of work. It'll be the live session as normal, and we'll persevere with that. On Friday, Christmas Day, of course, it's wake up to walk. You know, what a day to get out there and do it. You know, get up early, make the most of the start. Lots of people say to me all the time, you don't run on Christmas Day, do you? You don't run on your birthday, that's just ridiculous. And I just think, no, the fact that you don't do it is just ridiculous, because it's the thing I love to do. You know, if we know how much it makes a difference getting up early, you know, getting that activity, getting that daylight in, we know what a difference that makes. So it's important for us on these big days, these big occasions, to get one in, get it in the bank, you know, prepare ourselves for all the enjoyable things to do, give it a real go and make the most of it. And that's what I'll be looking to do on Friday, of course, at a different location. Enjoyed getting into Nottingham last Friday, really enjoyed that, seeing the tree there in the market square. So really looking forward to getting out on Christmas Day and bringing you that. Of course I could have a little bit of a break from things at Christmas, but that's not my way. Like I say, it's as busy as ever right now. Coming to you from a train, coming to you a little bit late, still got to get this in. It's that important for me to do, and that's kind of, it's the things that keep me in the right frame of mind, you know, keep me positive about what I do. You know, last week I had a couple of things that could have really shook me a little bit, you know, and whilst I was riding that wave with the running, you know, feeling really good, that kind of petered off a little bit towards the end of the week. Not because I wasn't feeling fantastic in terms of everything I'm doing, but just because I think I was a little bit tired. But what I look to do on a Monday is just persevere and fight that and get through it, you know, give it a real go. And Christmas week's no different. I keep hearing people are finished for Christmas and sort of relaxing now for Christmas. I'd love that luxury, but you know, if I can do things, you know, it makes me more determined to enjoy it when I do get that time. And I said to you at the start, I was going to talk about the past, the present and the future. And what I really want to talk about for Monday Motivation this week is the present. Do you know, that announcement on Saturday, it was a really difficult one to take. And I saw a lot of people sort of jump on it and say that Christmas isn't cancelled. And it made me think, well, to be honest, for some it is. You know, people experience this time of year in different ways. For lots of people it'll be the only time they see family, the only time they see their loved ones, you know, and to have that kind of in their grasp and then to not be able to have it, I really felt for it. Whilst I can sort of get around it and see the people I need to see, you know, and enjoy it the best I can and try and be positive, I really felt for those, you know, and it's important to remember right now that it's the time of year for giving, so and understanding. So I think it's important just to remember that people deal with things slightly differently, but if you can help in any way, you know, giving is always the best thing. And I think if you do feel upset, one of the best ways you can attack this week is by doing something nice for someone. You know, I I like to think I do lots for people, and I know when I do, it's one of the best feelings you can get. So I offer my services to talk to people and help people who are struggling, but the reality is that actually helps me. It makes me feel like I'm achieving, that I'm doing good things, and really being there for people is one of the best sort of medicines you can have for sort of improving your own mood. I felt it. I won't deny. I felt the kick from Saturday's announcement. But if I throw myself into the things I do, if I look to help, and like I say, it's the time for giving. So why not? Let's give something. I'm going to make it a little challenge this week. And I want to see people's responses in the comments. Do something out of the ordinary for somebody, whether it's buying somebody a coffee, the next person behind you in the queue. Do something random for a random person, and it'll make you feel absolutely fantastic. I listen to a lot of these things and quick tips on how we can feel better, and if you are feeling rubbish and you've not got that capacity, one of the easiest things we can do is just have a glass of water. Sometimes it's just enough to calm us down. One of the things I like to do when I'm not feeling great, whether I'm feeling ill or a bit sort of down, is jump in the shower. Two of the easiest things we can do, and they might not sort the situation out, but they'll just refresh the mind and pick things up a little bit. So it's important to do that, and it's important to just realise what you can do. And one of the things a lot of us can do this week, you might not have that capacity, like I say, but if you can, just do something for somebody randomly. I'm going to try my best, because I understand the importance, and by offering to sort of talk to people and help people, to do whatever I can. I can't make massive gestures, but I can be there, and I can understand when people are really struggling, and that's something that if people do need that, it's going to put me in a great frame of mind as well. So it works both ways, it's one of those things. I just think it'd be a great way to attack Christmas, for all of us. We're all feeling a bit flat in reality, so if we can help each other, if we can support each other through, and of course get out there and get in some activity. Join us tomorrow, you'll be giving something, you'll be inspiring and motivating others, because that's exactly what it's about. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, give it a real go, and we'll fight on as the week goes. We'll get back on top of this situation, and we can look forward to the future, can't we? Because that's what's really important. If you join us at any point and you've not, you're making a positive change, and I think that's important to remember, because the past 12 months has not been the best. We don't want to take that forward. If you believe it's not been the best and you're not prepared to change, then that's not a great situation to be in, is it? So until the solidarity session tomorrow, guys, think of a way you can really support others. Do get involved, get that yellow t-shirt on. I'll be on to try and inspire you to get out there. I'd love to make it the biggest yet. That's one of the things I've said, so if people want to get involved, check it out on the closed Facebook group. Do run in, of course, all the information about what it's about is on there, so give it a real go, and we'll be just doing it in time for Christmas.